how is Royal going to handle U.S. Virgin Islands out of Florida, the cruises? So Sharon, I think you're referring to some news that came out today. The U.S. Virgin Islands basically says if you're 12 years old or older, you have to be vaccinated if you're coming on a cruise over there. So going forward, if you go on a Royal Caribbean cruise like Allure of the Seas is doing on August 8th, and you're not fully vaccinated, you will not be able to sail. And basically, Sharon, just like forget the Virgin Islands for a second, right? If you go on a cruise right now out of Florida, it's up to you to volunteer that you're vaccinated. If you don't do that, if you don't volunteer that information, Royal Caribbean will assume you're unvaccinated and deny you entry on those sailings. That's essentially how they're going to do those things. Anu says, it seems Carnival is more relaxed when it comes to the rules on board the Mardi Gras. Do you think Royal Caribbean is being too stringent, such as testing on board way too much? I think it's the opposite, Anu. I think Carnival is being way too cavalier. I mean, I've not been on board, but I've seen things, and on Carnival, it's just, honestly, some of the videos I've seen from people on Carnival, it looks like it's 2019 still. And they have they have 4,000 people on board Mardi Gras this sailing, which to me is bananas. I can't, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not here to also to, Royal Caribbean is better than Carnival or this or that. It's just, I don't look at it. You're looking at it like, oh, Carnival's the way to go. I'm not so sure about that. The cruise industry has, unfortunately, a terrible reputation as it relates to COVID. They are the poster children for COVID-19 still. And the last thing the cruise industry needs is another black eye about this. So slow and steady and stringent is, I think, the right approach right now. I think Royal is doing it the right way. I just hope that Carnival doesn't ruin it for everybody else, or any cruise line for that matter. While everyone in this chat understands where I'm coming from, we're all, we understand that cruises aren't the petri dishes that the media kind of portrays them as. But let me tell you something. One bad incident, and it really ruins it for the bunch. And that's kind of why that's why I'm saying I'm coming from the opposite way of you. I hope that makes sense, Anu. Carlos wants to know, can I explain the RoyalUp program and is it worth it? Basically, the RoyalUp program is an opportunity Royal Caribbean may give you to upgrade your room. It's a blind bidding system, Carlos, which basically means before your cruise, you'll get an email from Royal Caribbean and you can bid for certain rooms if they're available. It's blind, meaning you have no idea if there are actually rooms available and or what other people bid for them. But if there's availability and you're the highest bid, they will take your room and they'll upgrade you. You don't get to pick your room number. They do that for you. That's essentially the really, really basics of it. We got another super chat coming in. Scott Beering. Thank you, Scott. Just booked Alaska Serenade of the Seas for next Memorial Day. Staying in aft cabin on level 9. Any feedback on good or bad of being in the aft? First of all, Scott, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, the aft facing balconies on Serenade of the Seas, the Radiance class, is an absolutely fantastic choice. If you talk to veteran cruisers, people that cruise a lot, the Radiance class aft balconies are the best aft balconies in the fleet. You picked a great choice right there. I don't think we're on the same sailing, Scott, but you might be like right before me. I think our first sailing is like May 29th. So I think you're going on right before I get on board. We're doing a back-to-back on Serenade to Alaska. But man, you're going to love those aft balconies. Don wants to know, what travel insurance company do I use? I use Allianz. Personally, I buy an annual plan from them. Full disclosure, there's plenty of other companies that are out there. I don't know that you should book any insurance just because Matt books it through them. There's a lot of other great options there for you, but it's kind of like car insurance. They're not all the same. So, compare, make sure you understand what it comes with. But yes, I use Allianz personally. Zoe wants to know, when is Allure having its dry dock? Well, Zoe, as you may be aware, Allure of the Seas was supposed to have its dry dock, its amplification, its Royal amplification last summer, 2020. And then Royal Caribbean, because of the shutdown, canceled those plans. She still went in for dry dock, Zoe. So last summer, Allure of the Seas did go in for a dry dock, and she got under the hood work done, cleanings and refinements and whatnot. But they didn't add any of those whiz-bang features we read about. There's no new restaurants on board or water slides and things of that nature. When will those occur? Well, they are on the table, actually. If you check out RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com, we have a brand new interview today with Royal Caribbean all about the Royal Amplification Program is going to still happen. So don't know when that'll happen, Zoe, but she did technically get her amplification. Cash, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, buddy. 28th till the Big Chalupa. Where can we get fresh juices that are advertised in deluxe packages? Great question, Cash. Often, you can always find them in the Windjammer. for breakfast. The Windjammer can get you some. Also, the main dining room, they can certainly provide it for you. They have those options there. Also on Harmony, you can get some at the the Vitality Cafe, which is the Vitality Spa, located in, well, it's the cafe located in the spa. They also have like protein shakes and whatnot, but the fresh juices you're really talking like fresh squeezed orange juice, Windjammer, main dining room, 2 places, definitely be able to get that. Next email is from Mike. Matt, I saw on your blog today about the tech things. I was wondering, do you need to purchase internet to use the chat while on the ship? Great question, Mike. Thanks for checking out the blog today. You do not need to purchase an internet package in order to use the chat feature through Royal Caribbean's app. You can just simply connect to the Wi-Fi network without an internet package, Mike. But there is a cost to the chat feature. Keep that in mind. It's $1.99 per person per day for that chat feature. But no, you don't have to buy an internet package in order to use it. So hopefully that makes sense. Yep, Mike Wolf, you nailed it right here, buddy. This is all my advice. Let's just leave this up here. The whole chat will be like this. I'll just stand here for an hour and we'll do YouTube lives. And I'll just be like, all your answers, guys. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Whichever one of your answers is going to be a part of 1, 2, or 3 right there, right? That's what we'll do on April Fools. I think that'd be a great thing to do right there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Check out RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. There's a number of new blog posts waiting for you at RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. And don't forget, every Monday, we are live right here hanging out with you guys, talking Royal Caribbean. So come join us for each and every Monday live on YouTube as we talk some more. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your week. Stay safe out there. Do something fun. And we'll talk again very soon right here on YouTube. Bye, everybody.